On this episode of Philippine Extremes, we're going to be talking to LEELEE, and she's going to be telling everyone how her life has changed since she married a foreigner. Get ready! This is LEELEE's experiences before and after. LEELEE, why don't you tell people a little bit about where you lived before?
I live in the province. I take care of the goat. I helping my mom in the farm. And it's not easy life because as in the province you need to work hard so that you have food to eat, but also like it's not a lot of option because you just eat food in the table because you cannot say, oh, I don't want to eat this because that's what in the table, so you don't have choice. And my life changed when my husband has come here and we've been together, and I can eat different type of food, and like become easy, and I always eat. He always buy food for me, so maybe soon I will become fat then. And also is like before I'm very concerned what food we eat, but now it's kind of like not like thinking about it anymore.
What kind of foods did you eat when you were in the province that you didn't have available to you down here with me?
Well, because in the province, mostly we just eat vegetable, unless in occasion like birthday we eat like chicken, yeah, delicious food, but in that occasion. But here, even, normal day, we can eat like chicken, like food that we wanted to eat because we can afford it, and also go to place, travel, like that.
Yeah. So, out there in the province, what was your house like?
Well, house.
Yeah.
In the province, there's a lot of mosquito there, like mosquito, frog, and chicken frog. We call it gecko. We call it gecko. So also, it's because our house there is not cement like this apartment. It's just like house that have we just use bamboo or wood like that.
So it was just kind of a built together house, and you had like bamboo and sheet metal for a roof and tarpaulins and things.
For my family. It's just at least we have house to live. That's more important. It's not about nice house because we have house before, but they destroy it because we live in the land that is not ours.
Hmm. So, and how many people did you live with up there?
Um, Seven, including my nephews. So right now they become seven again because I have other nephew, the newborn.
Newborn. So after you left, they had a baby.
Yeah.
Mm. And it was kind of crowded, like you had to share a bed with someone.
Yeah, I share bed with my mom. No privacy.
No privacy.
It seems like we are sardines there. Yeah, and like we struggle sometimes about food.
Did you like? But you always had food, though. You just maybe not what you wanted to eat, or
Yeah, that's true.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your favorite food that you get to eat down here that you didn't get to eat up in the province very much?
Well, I like to eat chicken So in the province, we just eat chicken and birthday or
like on an occasion.
yeah.
Yeah. And you said that you didn't have very much privacy. So now you like having more privacy?
Yeah, because I don't need to worry, oh, like someone see me, because in this house is have privacy.
Yeah. And one of the reasons why we don't have very many mosquitoes down here compared to up there, because of course there's mosquitoes. It's just that the house is built, or this apartment is built with cement, and it has windows that close tightly, and the bugs can't get in. So that's a big improvement, also, right?
Yes, that's true.
You know. And up there, you basically just worked on the farm, and you didn't really get to go anywhere because it was so far away that the fare was mahal, right? It was very expensive.
Oh yeah, it seems like I'm just in the province since it's hard to go to the city to because of the transportation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when it rained up there, it became more colder than it does down here because the apartment kind of keeps us like the wind out a little bit more and things, right?
Yeah, because in the province, our selling the water, the rainy water is coming out and in the bed. And sometimes we wake up and like that because of the rain.
So sometimes when you were sleeping, you would get rained on.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's no good. So at least here you won't get rained on, right?
That's why it's a big transformation, to be with you.
Yeah.
And life is changed because for now I can eat whatever I want.
That's the important part, right?
Yeah.
And any regrets about moving from there to here at all?
No, I don't regret, anything.
Hmm.
I'm happy to be with you.
Do you miss your family a lot?
Well, not really because I grew up with my mom is working, so I'm kind of. They say that Filipino very close to their family, but me is different because it seems like I'm not really close to my family.
Yeah, because well, let's explain that a little bit more so people understand. Filipinos, there's this stigma, this belief that says all Filipino families are very close, and if you marry a Filipina, you marry their family, and usually that's true. But in her situation, um, her father, you want to tell him what happened to your father?
Well, before I was born in Mindanao, and in that time, I was a kid and my father died. So we are like big family, and my mom need to work. So he need to, left us and go to the city to work to support his
So
family.
when you lost your father, your mother went to work far away, and so you didn't really have the closeness that most Filipino families have. So you were separated for many, many, many years, right?
Yeah, in the young age, that's why it's not really hard for me to adjust to.
To being far away from them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well. Um, okay, so basically what you're saying is life in the province, your house and your food situation. Those are the major changes, the big differences about life down here. Is there any? Um, what you said is that um, your living environment has greatly improved. Your food has greatly improved. But what about, um, you know, having someone in your life? Is that a big difference, or um, do you feel kind of, like you wish you had? What about like um, electricity and things? And I know that when I was talking to you, a lot of times you didn't have electricity, but towards the end, you got some electricity hooked up. But did you have like refrigeration or anything like that?
In the province, we don't have electricity before because of the typhoon, but and also, it's a long story and it's a process of electricity. Then about refrigerator, we don't have that because we don't have enough food. So how we put in the refrigerator? So
Right. So you didn't have much to put in a refrigerator. So why even
yeah,
have a refrigerator? So now that you have a refrigerator, it's always full of food, right?
yeah, that's true. And become it seems like it become fat.
We're still pretty skinny, but um, okay. And what about you know, before you were single and now you're not? How is that?
Well, before, uh, it's my dream to be married, and of course to to be married someone like my husband right now.
You like crazy people, I guess.
Well, because of also how they care the woman, the sweetness, and also their color, the attraction. Because for me, I don't attract Filipino guy. It seems like when I see to them, it seems like the same color. I don't attract. I want changes,
You want some diversity.
Yeah, I don't want like my life before is still the same. I want change.
Yeah. So when you were up there, it was just kind of you did the same thing every day. You saw the same things. It was just repeating, 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 and you wanted something different in your life.
Yeah, and as because I'm the type of woman that I just stay at home. Like if I'm in the house, in the farm, that's back and forth every day. Then when I go to, because in our place we have a small store there that we can buy our needs. So if I go there one time, my cousin like asking me, "Oh, you are here? Long time no see. I thought you're." Because we don't see you. Because I just home like that. And of course, and you know,
So has that been a new change to you? Because we go somewhere almost every day.
yeah, it's a big change,
Is that
especially.
good or bad?
It's good, especially to be with you because when we walk around, it seems like he is approaching to people, say hi to them. So for me, it's also a new environment
Yeah,
since I always in the house when
because
I was.
I'm a pretty talkative person, right? And I'm always like kind of exciting.
Yeah, and
Hi, how you doing?
it's it's very enjoyable to be with you.
Hmm. Okay,
And I
well,
will not getting bored. But also, when I was, like single before, I want, like before my mom told me that since I just in the house and in the farm, so how can I have boyfriend? Or so like that. But they didn't know that, you know, I don't like Filipino. I cannot find someone here, so I just searching.
searching. Of course, there are guapo Filipinos too and stuff, but
Yeah, but I don't attract to them though.
yeah. So, all in all, um, well, do you have any kind of things to say to other people about um, if you recommend like being with a foreigner or right? So, I think that pretty much sums it up. Any last thoughts that you want to add to it?
Well, I just say thank you for the commenting and asking for I need to say something. So here the answer. So you need to watch this anyway, and also to the foreigner out there that think about marry a Filipina, just be careful and know the person. It's take time.
Good advice. Okay, well, thanks for taking the time to watch our video. Please like and subscribe because it really helps us. And we are kind of bored, so every time we get some action on a video, it's kind of fun. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, so hope you have
Bye.
a great day.
Good day.